Hello and welcome again. So, real quick, with all this coming technology, maybe anybody had seen the Tesla video where he can unlock the car with the chip in his hand, and the chip is not the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is going to be something spiritual that we will. People will know. They'll have to make the choice. Like, I'm going to serve Satan in the world, or I'm going to serve Jesus. It'll be something, you're not just going to wake up one morning and be like, oh, I think I got the mark. It's not going to be like that. So maybe we have to make a whole video just talking about the mark, because there's a lot of confusion about the mark, and I mean, the start of COVID was tied into the mark, and there was a lot of similarities and resemblances to what the Bible says about the mark of the beast and the things that were happening with the vaccinations and everything. But that's for another video. So Pastor Brandon Holthouse is the only other one that I've heard mention this, and I was actually mowing the church when this came to me, and I started thinking about this. So we know criminals, when they're, for one, they can be very smart. Two, if there's something they want, there's not really anything that's going to stop them from trying to get it. And nowadays we see that the level of the lack of concern for human beings, or just the lack of compassion at all. The crimes have gotten even more violent. The carjackings where the poor lady got drugged, lost her life just because of someone trying to jack her car. But even muggings and random acts of violence that we see just escalating all across our nation, and so they sell this technology, and I did another video about the technology and the tie-ins to the Antichrist and the coming beast system and AI and demonic possession, and the selling point of this is convenience. I preached a sermon on Sunday night about simply for convenience, and the things that people are going to be willing to do and do now just for convenience. And a lot of times people don't even think about repercussions or consequences. It's just simply at the convenience of the time. But if all your information is contained within your hand, then I think that we'll start to see a lot of people walking around with a missing hand. Because if everything is tied to what's inside that hand, do you think that that's going to stop a criminal from taking that? Just like they would take your purse or your wallet. But this is even better, because this not only has your bank account information, it has your entire life's information right there in your hand. Everything. So it's even better than just getting your wallet, because it's got everything right there in your hand. If your car is linked to your hand, then they can get all your bank account information, your car, access to your house, and everything else all in one shot. So it's always not grass is greener. I'm not saying like right now I'm making this video, technology can be used for good, but also if your the entire life is on the internet, is linked to a chip in your hand, which is then linked to the internet. If you're centralized in one spot, and it's real easy for someone to gain access to all of that, and they won't hesitate to get access to it no matter what it takes. Removing the device from your hand, or just removing your hand altogether. It seems strange to talk about it, but it's I could just honestly absolutely see it happening. Start hearing of weird things on the news that people were attacked for their chip in their hand or whatever it might be. And again, check out Brandon Halthouse. Great teacher of the word. Great in prophecy. Just fantastic. And God bless, and have a wonderful